He like nods. Actually, funny that you should mention that. I have a plan that might rekindle this courage and at the same time accomplish your goals.
As long as it can be done within the next 18 hours, because if I stay here any longer than that, I fear that...
Oh, it's past midnight by now with all the things that have happened.
Really? So it'd be about 15 hours left. God, no. 12 hours left. Shit.
Yes, as Incarcerated says, we are on a clock.
Yes, I understand, but please,
That's the
hear
phrase,
me out.
right? Very well, do tell.
This device that you mentioned to me, my scanning equipment has picked up strange readings of cosmic energy a few days ago, and the energy readings moved over to the fortress, the headquarters of the Tyranny Syndicate.
Let me guess. 3 tall buildings?
No, that is Pyramid Plaza. I mean the Syndicate. I mean the fortress, and Velocity has been to the fortress last episode. Remember?
Is that
Yes.
town hall or whatever it was? In our
Yeah, basically the fortress is what you know as Freedom Hall.
Yes, Freedom Hall.
Yes.
He means Freedom Hall in our reality.
He like works in eyebrow at that Freedom Hall. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, in our reality, it's good is triumphant over evil.
Less hopeless here, where the world is full of selfish, greedy, and evil people. Must be a nice place to live, he says with a deep sigh.
If we could,
I'd
bring you with us.
I have tried fighting this evil for millennia without making much progress. But perhaps this is what we've been waiting for. If you please want to help me, this might seem a little dangerous, but this is our best hope of achieving victory, I think. If you travel to the fortress, call the members of the Tyranny Syndicate out, I can meanwhile mask my presence to sneak inside of the fortress and disable the bomb.
You disable the... good one. Do you know what to do?
Well,
I think I am quite intelligent, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but any inside is useful, and I already defused 2 of them.
Then any information you could offer would be very useful.
Good. Let's geek out.
Yes.
Verity.
But
we'll need you for the fight.
Can you also...
Yes, that's why you should tell it to me now, and I will deal with the problem, while you deal with the Tyranny Syndicate.
You do the physical, he does the mental, what he always does.
Indeed.
Could we have some more information about the current syndicate and their syndicate and their skills and strengths and weaknesses?
Of course. He simply looks towards the screen and you see like files appearing in pictures of the syndicate members. The leader of the syndicate is Captain Thunderbolt. And there's this image of a muscular man dressed in this spandex outfit with a big black lightning bolt. A big red lightning bolt on his chest and a big billowing red cape. He looks kind of like Captain Thunder, this middle-aged man with silver hair and blue eyes. But this one looks very angry. But he has more or less the same face. He is the leader of the Tyranny Syndicate. He possesses great physical strength and durability, as well as the ability to produce lightning bolts and other manners of electrical attacks. He can also use this to levitate. He can fly, in other words.
You know, if you just use an electromagnetic device, you can probably short-circuit its powers.
That is good thinking, my friends. Perhaps you should look into that. Next up, we have, and he like pulls up this image of like a woman with a Caucasian woman with long black hair, wearing some sort of black robes with like red stripes and red highlights on it, and she has like this big A on her chest with like a circle around it, and he says, "This is Lady Anarchy." She is empowered with forces of freedom, which she uses to, well, destroy any forms of law. She sees law and order as her enemy, and she basically has the powers of flight, super strength and durability, and she can also generate some sort of light constructs, if I am not mistaken. Wait, let me quickly look at her stats.
Isn't it Lady Liberty?
Yeah, this is like the she looks like Lady Liberty indeed.
Yeah.
Quickly just looking at her.
Oh
yeah, what you need to also watch out for is that she can summon the fires of anarchy to make those around her, well, enraged. You should watch out for that. Next up, we have Madam Sin. And there's this...
believe I have a card for the enraged. Yes, come on.
There's this woman with long black hair wearing a large black domino mask. And she's wearing this dark green and black outfit. Spandex outfit with like a green utility belt and a long black cape, and on her chest there's an S that kind of looks a green S that kind of looks like a Chinese dragon that's like taking on the form of an S. Yes, she is the granddaughter of Dr. Sin and the heir to his crime empire. She's a master of several forms of martial arts, and she's also, quite cunning. She has many devices in her utility belt, mainly weapons, but still, she's a quite crafty one. She is not to be underestimated. She's a tactical genius.
Yeah, she's the opposite of the Raven.
Mm-hmm. And
okay.
Who's next? Oh yes, of course. Then they show this guy dressed in what looks like high-tech Greek armor, but he has like spikes on his armor and stuff like that. And but instead of the helmet being normally open like a regular ancient Greek army helmet, it has like this black glass plate over it. And he says, and this is Daedalus. And that immediately causes a reaction, of course, of Volland, who is shocked. He says this is the genius of the group. He is a technological master. His armor is outfitted with all sorts of high-tech devices, such as gravity manipulation devices, which he uses both for moving around and for attacking.
Oh, lovely. So we've got Daedalus, too, to fight against.
Yes. And then next, this arrogant youngster, and it shows like this picture of a really broadly, arrogantly grinning guy in with blonde hair who wears these oversized, edgy-looking black sunglasses, and he's wearing like this red running suit. Like athletes would wear, and he says, "This is Johnny Speed."
Johnny Rocket.
As his name might state, he has the ability of super speed. He is not very durable, although he is very quick and agile. He is not very durable. A heavy strike will most likely take him down. Personally, I would deal with him first, because he's the most likely to cause a serious nuisance to your entire group, But he's also the easiest one to take down, at least if you can hit him. Let me see.
I see.
And last, but wait, let me see if I got everybody. I think I got like 5 of them. Yes, 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 I did. And then,
Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't start mentioning Dr. Metropolis.
and then we have Master Metropolis.
Oh.
God.
He
Seriously?
looks like a man completely made out of dark concrete, and his eyes look like red stained glass, and he's like wearing this dark black robe, and Mindmaster says he is simply the manifestation of the cold, hard feeling, the cold, unfeeling element of the city. He basically can control the city around him. He is extremely dangerous.
Ramses, is it known if you take Dr. Metropolis out of the city that he will become weaker?
I don't know. Do you know that? Do you have any expertise that might show you
I
this?
have expertise meta-humans, but I'm not sure that will help.
Sure, give me a roll. Give me a roll.
What about
meta-humans? Okay.
what about expertise police officer? Because that would be law enforcement information, wouldn't it?
I'll
21.
allow it, but at like a slight penalty.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
21, okay. Yes, Drees, you have
Nice.
heard of this. You have heard of this, that he gets weaker outside of a
I
city.
rolled a 22.
Nope.
Woohoo!
You needed a 25,
Ah, yeah, the
Richard.
Oh, Mindmaster,
Aw.
you do know if you take, what's his name? Concrete guy?
Master
Dr.
Metropolis.
Master Metropolis.
Master Metropolis out of the city, he will become weaker.
He works an eyebrow that. Really? And he starts tapping on his keyboard. I'll add it to his file. Thank you for this information.
Yeah, because he draws strength from the city. If you put him in a forest, he'll become weak within the hour.
And then he says the syndicate has a 7th member, the Red Siren, but luckily she's dealing with some issues in Atlantis right now, so she doesn't pose
Let
so
me
much threats
let
right
me
now.
guess. Let me guess. The Red Siren does magic, right?
Not precisely. She controls water
Oh. Okay.
and the weather
Never
to
mind.
some
Much like-
extent.
I see.
But actually,
And these six-
the Red Siren is just the evil version of the Siren.
Oh, okay. I thought it. I'm sorry. I mixed the siren up with 7.
No, 7 in this this day and age is still a teenager. So
Yeah, remember, even in the Freedom League, she's how much? 21?
in your day and age, I think it's 23, 25. I forget exactly, but yeah, in her early to mid 20s.
So, we.
She's
these
probably 15
six
here.
members.
Okay.
These 16 members, 6 members are here in the fortress
Yes, these are the ones you need to deal with.
against us 5.
Yes. I know this
also
poses a
not the-
problem, but I believe you have one thing at your advantage.
They don't know we exist.
They probably. This is possible, but what I wanted to tell you was that you have the power of teamwork. You've probably been working as a team for, some time. And while they are extremely arrogant and believe they do not need the help of other people, so they will not use teamwork.
Ooh, that
Actually,
is a
we
clear-
just starting to work together 2 days ago.
I still believe you have
However-
an advantage on them when it comes to teamwork.
And let's not forget another advantage that we have. I actually know a little power that gives that I know a little thing, a blessing that can increase the mental defenses of those that are close to me.
That will definitely come in handy if Lady Anarchy decides to use the Fires of Anarchy.
Exactly. So yes, with a bit of cleverness, we can make certain that our chance of success increase dramatically.
Yes. Personally, I would use many hit and run tactics and try to gang up on single members.
Indeed. Yes, that
If you
would be
suggest the first one, we should take out Johnny Rocket. Never mind.
Johnny Speed. Yes.
Yeah,
No,
Johnny
yeah,
Speed.
say that. Say that. We should take
Yeah,
out
yeah.
Johnny Rocket.
Yeah, that is what she says. I'm acting in character.
And immediately Volant goes, it's Johnny Speed! Johnny Rocket would never act like that. He's a hero.
I mean, we can send in Velocity or me, and then we can draw him out and clubber him. Yeah.
And Volant says, and yeah, we should make that electromagnetic device to deal with Captain Thunderbolt.
And maybe we can create
Yes.
some kind of teleportation device to teleport Metropolis towards South America jungle.
And then Mindmaster says, you do need to remember that time is not on your side. I can offer you supplies here at my nerve center. As you see, my equipment here is state of the art.
Oh, baby.
Volant, yeah,
Yes,
and he starts like looking around for things he can use.
And
My
I suggest
master.
that the scholars start by figuring out how to make these devices and how much time they have.
Yeah, we need to create as many devices that can neutralize as many of the Tyranny Syndicate as possible.
Unfortunately, you only have one inventor, so you
must
can only
disagree.
build one invention. Sorry.
Methinks that the most important thing is to concentrate on fully neutralizing one or two of the key members.
The easiest
Okay,
thing to
so-
make, Volant tells you with the limited time they have, the easiest thing they can make is like that electromagnetic disruptor thing. A teleporter would of course be doable, but will take a lot more time.
Or perhaps
And-
we can just, drag him away out of the city if one of us has a powerful grip on him.
If I can get a powerful grip on him, I will fly him out of the city.
You're not fast enough. I'll do it.
Yeah, I am.
I have a question. Incarcerator, your powers are
What?
based on law, while Lady Anarchist
No,
are
there's
based
justice, not law.
Yeah.
strange. Now, Justice, how will those interact with Lady Anarchy's power of anarchy?
Well,
That's
it's
a problem.
anarchy is actually, I would think anarchy would be basically chaos, right?
Yes.
So if chaos powers affect me, I think it would kind of be like fighting my exact opposite. Then my powers would affect her, right? Ramses, I
Yeah.
mean, that guess could be.
Actually, does anybody know Lady Liberty's weaknesses? That's maybe something you need to think about.
Can I roll metahumans?
Yes.
Can
I am a superhero freak, so I should
Yeah,
know them.
that's a good point.
I have history. That is probably with a penalty.
That's plus
Yes,
8.
yes. It's with a penalty, but you may roll.
I mean, only a...
No, you
I'm
don't.
gonna re-roll that.
Are you gonna use a hero point? Okay.
Yeah. 20.
Okay, that's good. Do you still
I
want to
rolled the
roll,
same
Tabo?
number.
Yep. 15. That's not.
Ah,
enough.
no, that's
I know
not enough.
cheap
You
lists.
have what you do know though is that there's been many, no, not many, but different Lady Liberties over the years. So they're like this power that gets handed, passed on somehow. You don't know how, but yeah, there's been different Lady Liberties. That's what you know. Anyway, Dries, you now remember that Lady Liberty starts losing her powers if she's imprisoned or bound somehow. So that's actually a pretty easy weakness to impose on her.
Actually, Mindmaster, I'm in my universe. I'm this kind of a superhero geek, so I study them and stuff like that. And if you put Lady Liberty, I mean, this one called again?
Lady Anarchy.
Lady Anarchy.
Lady Anarchy. If you confine her somehow, she will start losing her powers.
Or just like wrap a rope around her, just like bind.
Yeah, if you just
Imprison or bind
restrain
her.
her.
Yeah.
If you just are able to restrain her, she will start losing her powers.
Really?
I look at incarcerator.
It works
Didn't
an
you
eyebrow
have
at
a
that.
power that did? Didn't you have a blessing that does something along those lines?
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah, I do. Mind Master.
Yes.
You
And he's like
have
busy adding that to his file.
Mind Master, you have mental abilities, don't you?
Which is
Yes,
fascinating.
this is true.
Do you have any devices that can affect someone's will, so to speak, and weaken their mental defenses?
That's not quite how my powers work. No, sorry.
No, I know, but this is a techno center, and obviously you might.
I can offer you some restraining devices if that's what you would like.
No, I need something that'll affect someone's will because it works with one of my powers.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
We can still make use of the restraints.
Yeah, we can.
It's a good thing to have a backup plan.
How about
It
some of my specially devised electromagnetic bolos?
I can
Oh,
work
man.
with those.
As soon as they hit a target, the two outer parts will automatically snap shut, making it very hard to remove them.
We can work with that.
Is that a device?
And also, people, remember, these guys are super villains, so they are all egotistic son of a bitches. So if we can use that against them and divide their strength, we'll get them on the ropes.
Indeed.
Oh, I
Incarcerate.
already planned on that. Yes.
I think that I should. Your power, you.
My
when you
master
fought
like
that
gets up and like
jailbreaker-
quickly flies off into out of the door. By the way, he's like going to get something.
When
And he's gone.
when you fought the jailbreaker, you created the interaction between you two caused great devastation.
Yeah.
So it would be safe to say that it would not be a good thing for you to be hit by Lady Anarchy.
Yeah, I know.
Then I shall make certain that he will lay no finger on you.
All right. So thank you. I appreciate that. What I'm thinking we need to do is, like Mind Master said, our biggest ability is going to be teamwork.
Indeed.
So, I know we haven't been working together very long, us guys, but I feel like this could be the beginning of something. And we need to work together and we need to take them down one at a time. So, let's take them down in priority order. The Speedster,
Guys?
let's take him down first.
I'm quickly gonna take a lavatory break. Just keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay. So the Speedster, we should take him out first because Mind Master said he could be the most annoying and one of the bunch, but he's the quickest one to take out. One good
blow would indeed take him out.
yes.
The other person that I would like to nominate for the priority would be Captain Thunderbolt, or whatever his name here is, with the device that we're going to build.
Okay. Then we take him out second.
Yes.
But we want to make sure we take out.
First, we're going to use the device, disable him, and so that he becomes better to manage.
Yes.
So, I'd say that perhaps it would be best to take out Johnny Speed first, and then use your incarceration power on Madam Anarchy. Sorry, Lady Anarchy.
Well, Lady Anarchy, I'm not going to worry about right away. Because if she's like Lady Liberty, she's not going to be as big of a threat as Captain Thunderbolt or as Master Metropolis?
I would say leave Thunderbolt to me. I can take him out in the air.
We don't want to try and take them on one-on-one. We're going to be outnumbered as
We're
it
going
is.
to use teamwork. So, for instance, if we focus on taking down Johnny's speed first, then, for instance, Incarcerate and I could deal with Lady Anarchy, and then
Yes.
Verity, Velocity, and Volant could start working on Captain Thunderbolt.
And then once those two are taken out, we need to get Master Metropolis out of the city.
Yes.
And then who else was there?
Daedalus.
Daedalus. I'm not looking forward to that fight.
Neither am I. He is Master of Gravity, which is a very harsh mistress.
Well, not just that. I know this little one, Miss Stars and Stripes over here, looks up to him, but Daedalus.
Not in this universe.
No,
I'd
but
also
in
like-
the other universe.
We must also remember to Madam Sin will be urging the villains to do teamwork. We must do our utmost to put her in a bad light, such as insulting those who were born with great powers to listen to a mere mortal.
Yes. Well, that basically, as we're fighting each of these people, we need to make sure we reinforce the fact that they're all supposed to be super powerful tyranny guys, and they're supposed to be taking over the world, yet they're having to team up to fight us. We're
They
the
have to
good
listen to-
guys.
They have to listen to somebody who has no
Back.
power but a few devices.
Yeah, I mean, all she is a gadget woman. I mean,
A
Really?
mascot.
she's a glorified mascot, and that's how we're gonna play it out. But we've got to make sure we reinforce the fact that, see, they're so powerful that we're having to team up to take them on, but they can easily take us out by themselves, and that none of the others are a match for the one we're fighting at the moment. And we keep on doing that with each different one.
Meanwhile, Mindmaster comes back into the room, and he's like holding a box, and he starts like unloading it, and he like puts all sorts of gadgets on the table, and he like shows you the bolos. They just look like regular bolos to you, and he says these are my electromagnetic bolos. While they are handy to use on Lady Anarchy, I believe they will also be somewhat functional on Daedalus as well, since they generate electromagnetism. They might hinder the workings of his suit as well.
I see, that is very good. I try out the what?
I've also
who
I've
of us
also
is
prepared some ice pellets for you, and he like shows you these little balls, and he says if you throw these on the ground, they will immediately freeze the surface they touch. I believe this will be useful against your fight against Johnny Speed.
Ah, yes. For he is
Ooh.
ground bound.
Unfortunately, I cannot give you anything to deal with Madam Sin. She is mostly a martial artist and has no powers. The same thing. I don't really have anything to deal with Master Metropolis, but I could give you these acid pellets, and I like just put some green pellets on. They're slightly bigger than the ice ones on the table. They quickly bite through concrete, and since that's what Master Metropolis is made out of, it could be handy.